Hello, this is Jen with Glasses, and I am streaming King's Quest II, the updated version. Hey! So here's where we're at. We're at 99 out of 185. Let me just go through our inventory really quick. Sword, used it several times. Took the stone out of the hilt. Fishing net, mallet, picket fence. Candle. Okay, there we go. My brain kicked in. Library card, opal, needle, weird disc thingy. We have the life stone or birthstone. Used handkerchief, which is pretty gross. Youth potion. Green gem that we made that beat the enchanter that unenchants things. So it makes you want to touch everything and say, is it enchanted? It is enchanted. The growth stone, which is also called the air gem. There's too many names for these things. A sugar cube that I'm not... What does it say about it? It looks like a normal sugar cube. It does have a bit of a sparkle, though. I don't know what I'm supposed to use that for. Weird page out of the Bible, but I don't think it's actually out of the Bible. And a shiny silver cross. So tonight is going to be... We've already seen some werewolves. The monk turned into werewolf, and I'm thinking with the cross there's definitely going to be vampires. So we'll see who wins tonight. Team Jacob, Team Edward, or Team Graham. So we shall see. Should be interesting. I'm trying to find... Red Riding Hood is missing. I got to talk to her grandma for like a split second. I don't know where she's at, but I know the next place we're probably going to go is the swamp. We already went over to the church where I gave up my brooch to get the monk to actually talk to me. Went back in the creepy cemetery. Received this from the monk later. Saw the monk transform into a werewolf. Okay. We went looking for Red Riding Hood in the town, but the town is all closed up for the night, so you're not going in there. So I'm pretty sure the only place we have left to go, although I did go to the little like house in the tree, and no one was home. No one, they wouldn't let me in. I mean, they were obviously home, but they wouldn't let me in. Grandma says Red Riding Hood is missing, so I think the only place we have to go is literally the swamp. So we're going to head back into the swamp again. I'm hoping with different results. So we shall see. Oh, I hear the sound of a child sobbing nearby. Where is she? Is it this way? I really hope it's this way. Okay, maybe it's this way? Nearby? Where is nearby? It'd be helpful if you give me directions. Oh! Here's Red Riding Hood. As you approach, you recognize the child. It is Possum, the little girl you helped earlier today. Let's go over and talk to her. Are you alright? What happened? I went to town to buy some chicken soup for my grandma. I always try to reach home before dark, but this Eva lost my way and was attacked. Attacked? A wolf attacked you? No, not by a wolf, a dwarf. Yeah, he's just a jerk. For a moment, you're not sure that you heard correctly. Yes, you know it's the dwarf. A dwarf, did you say? Yes, it's the same one who's been stealing stuff from you, Graham. Don't be slow. He jumped out at me, took my food, and then ran away. Listen, I'm going to try and find this dwarf that you say stole your food. You get back to your grandma, understand? Possum nods, says a soft thank you, and heads back home. Now we're going to have to hunt the dwarf? I don't even know if we know how to do this. Ooh. Alright, so where do we think the dwarf lives? Probably in that house that has a... What are you doing? Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Probably in that house that has... Okay, well, maybe over here. I don't know. I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay, well, you know. Wouldn't be the first time. Where's that house? Let's go over here. It's somewhere. Oh, here it is. Let's save it. Oh. Never mind. You watch as a little man runs out of a door, which has been built into a tree. You surmise that you've found the culprit's home. The vague aroma of chicken soup confirms it. That fiend! Yeah, last time he threw a knife at us and stabbed us, so I'm not real confident. Okay, well, first thing I'm going to do is save. 41. I'm really not confident about this, guys. No, what do you do? This is why I'm not confident. Graham, this is why I'm not confident. You find the drawer jar, you cautiously open it and step inside the tree. Oh, fun. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, I didn't really look around up there. Should I have looked around up there? Look at Graham's graceful scramble. Let me just make sure there's nothing here. This is a room inside the hollowed out trunk of a large tree. A door goes to the outside. A narrow ladder leads down to the hole in the ground. Okay, so there's nothing interesting. Okay. Let's scrabble down that he's like alright. Okay. You are in a musty underground passageway. There is a narrow ladder leading through the hole in the ground. I don't know if it's musty, really. It looks kind of cool. Oh, that looks like a creepy old facey thingy. There's a pot of chicken soup boiling over the fire. The stocking hats of dwarfs are sitting on the table. A heavy-looking pot rests precariously on the edge of a shelf. Some inexpensive-looking pictures decorate the shelves. The dwarf must have stolen these from a traveling merchant, as the designs on them look foreign. The elaborate display cabinet sitting to one side of the room looks heavy and expensive. You begin to wonder how the tiny dwarf managed to move it all the way down here by himself without damaging it. An old trunk rests in the corner of this hovel. What is this? A very sharp knife has been stabbed in the table. Its blade reflects the light from the burning fire. Alright, I'm gonna take the stinking... Well, first I'm gonna save it. Because Graham dies a lot. Spoiler! Alright, here we go. That's not a knife. That knife you found on a rock one time. Now that was a knife. Well, I didn't find that one, guys. Those hats wouldn't fit you. Ooh, I want to see what's in the trunk. That totally looks like a face. Upon opening the trunk, you find a number of items the dwarf has obviously stolen and stashed away. Among them are some gold coins. Nice. They display the distinctive face of the first king. They could only have come from the magic chest of Daventry. Interesting. Anything else I can grab in there? Let me close the chest. Can I look in the chest again? I just want to look again. You should let me look in there. You should let me look in there. An old trunk. Okay. Alright, well, we are going to close it, because then the dwarf will know definitely that we took something. Alright, what's up there? Can we look up here? You notice the shelf is located quite high up on the wall for a small dwarf. Then you see the barrel on the table, and things start to make sense. The dwarf must climb on it whenever he needs to access the shelf. Okay. Flipping out. Ooh, that just seems like it's gonna be a problem. That's what I thought! He's stabby, stabby, die, die! Being caught snooping around someone's house usually is a negative consequence. Did you learn nothing from your experience with that witch last year? Well, yeah, but still. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Okay, there's nothing else in here, I guess. Can I take this? Okay, I don't need the heavy pot. Good. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here! Alright, here we go. Oh boy. The grace of a king. Get out of here! Alright, I guess save again. Whew! Holding my breath. Didn't get stabbed. I also got some coins from Daventry, so that's always cool. I want to look at them closer, but, you know, when I'm not being killed, that would be nice. Yeah, he's very aggressive in this game, that dwarf. He's very stabby. He likes to throw knives, and I'm not a big fan of that. And that's why I wanted to pick up the knife, because But I guess he didn't take the knife off out of the log. He took it out of his pocket because he keeps many stabby knives around. Alright, here we go. Going to Grandma's house. Hopefully little Red made it. Alright, let's go in and say hi. Everything okay? No one's been eaten by a wolf? Welcome, come in please. Possum told me to expect you. Alright. Let me give you the soup. It's a little too cold to be serving too... It's a little too cold? Am I supposed to throw it in the fire? You place the now cold chicken soup over the crackling fire once more. After it heats up to eating temperature, you remove it again. Really? Oh boy. Is that totally necessary? You offer the soup to Possum's grandma, introduce yourself, and wait courteously while the frail, elderly lady eats the nourishing meal. When she is finished, she sets up an empty bowl down elsewhere and turns her attention towards you. 101 and 185, guys. They say a home is one's castle, but your voice doesn't sound as good. That's weird. If you would like to speak with me for a while, I would welcome your company. A person should never turn away a visitor, especially when she reaches the twilight of her life. Twilight! There's all kinds of no, this is teasing. You can't help but feel a sense of finality in the old woman's words. You must have had something in return for your kindness. You did not need to risk your safety for an old, worn-out woman like myself. Gosh, lady. You look under the bed. You should find something to keep you a little warmer on a cold night like this. Boy, that seems creepy. It's underneath the bed. Oh, goodness. This is the home of Possum's grandma. It is comfortably furnished. Frilly curtains cover the windows. Flowers are in the vases. The elderly woman is lying on a wooden bed in a cloud of pillows and coverlets. Alright. Yeep. You peer under the bed and find a thick, black cloak. Lying on top of it is a beautiful ruby-encrusted ring. You pick them both up with reverence. I could not possibly take these fine things from you. Oh, please, I want you to have them. Nights in Kalamat are cold, believe me. As for the ring, well, perhaps it is better that I do not have it to remind me. As you wish. Remind her of what? I want to know what it has to remind her of. You have a charming young granddaughter. No, I want to talk about the ring. Grandma smiles at you graciously. She is a treasure to me. I would do anything to ensure that no harm comes to her. Like double-cross cream Graham? I don't know about it. If I may inquire, what became of her parents? Grandma frowns and her eyes darken for a moment before she forces a melancholy smile to her face. Grandma's complicated, guys. They were lost to us many years ago. I'm afraid dear Possum never really knew her parents. It must have been a daunting task raising a child by yourself, especially at your, at my age, I am certainly not as young as I used to be, and there's no shame in that. You seem pretty ashamed of it, lady. I have tried to raise her as best I could to keep her safe and well. However, I fear that of late, the reverse has become truer. If you please, I was hoping you might tell me the orange of the Coke and the... Coke? Where'd you get this Coke? No, if you please, I was hoping you might tell me the origin of the cloak and the ring's origin. Yes, please. Thank you. Backstory. The old woman closes her eyes as if the memory she seeks is painful to her senses. They were my husband's. He was a proud man, the last of his line. His family had been rich, a great deal of old money, you might say. They lived in that castle you might have seen to the north. Its location up the island is evidence of how much they valued their privacy. Ooh, castle to the north. He was a good man, my husband. He took care of me. Certainly he had his strange habits. Most men do, if you pardon me for saying so. I suspect that he practiced magic, though I could never catch him in the act. He would frequently journey afar, taking that black cloak with him wherever he went, to places he would not talk about. He said that it represented something important to a certain group of people, and that I was never to mention it to anyone. But he was always there for me, always, until that fateful night. Boy, why is this scary music cueing in? Oh boy. We had been married just over a year, and I was heavy with child. Well, there's no child. We were both out walking in the weirwood forest late one night. The air was warm, and in our youth we paid little attention to the world and its many dangers. Besides, there was a full moon. We could see clearly enough. A shadow passed over us. We looked up, thinking it might have been a stray cloud. It's a bat! It was not. Sitting upon us like a demon was the largest, most hideous bat I have ever seen. Its fangs were bared, and it dove straight for me. I must have screamed! My husband flung himself in front of me to protect me. He swung his arms about frantically in hopes of warding the horrid thing away. Perhaps he was trying to cast a spell, but could not recall how in his panic. Man, he's not very competent. It paid him no heed, and would not be deterred. It swooped again and again, relentlessly. Ooh. And at one point my husband's hand must have clipped the bat's wing because it lost control and crashed into his shoulder. He tried to wrest the foul creature away, but he shrieked. Then he shrieked suddenly. The horrid thing had bitten him. Oh, vampire! Vampire! He never did recover from that incident. He just faded with each passing hour. Within 2 days of the attack, my husband had died. We buried him on his family's plantation on the island. Sometimes, when I sleep, I can feel him watching over me, guarding me, protecting me. This is creepy. I think he is waiting for my time to come so we can be together always. It just feels like, okay. The old lady seems to be dozing off. You can barely hear her final words. I miss him so. Telling this story has clearly taken a great deal out of her. You watch the old woman a moment and notice her labored breathing as she sleeps. Despite the little girl's tireless daily efforts, perhaps there's nothing more to be done. I guess not, Graham. The little girl is sound asleep. Do not wake her. Well, is there anything else? Possum's grandmother owns an antique table. Its carvings are lovely. Can I light my candle in the fire while I'm here, guys? You think of no immediate use for the candle, so decide not to light it here. Well, at least I know, like, can I say goodbye to the old lady? The elderly lady has fallen asleep. You have no desire to wake her. I'm gonna look at the creepy picture of her husband, though. It is a portrait of a young man. He looks somewhat familiar. What do you mean he looks somewhat familiar? He shouldn't look familiar. Is this it? I'm just gonna make sure. There's no time for sitting around, Graham. You have important things that need doing. Well, I guess I do. I guess I do. Okay, well, we're gonna save it. Save! Alright, so 103 out of 185, but there's an island and there's a castle and there's a bunch of stuff going on, so we'll see. Why are these two different... I guess it's just a thing. It's just a thing that doesn't mean anything, even though I want it to. Meanwhile, what the crap? Meanwhile, in a scene you shouldn't be able to see because you're not there. Sister Hagatha, my dear. The king has arrived in Colima, father. That is not what I meant. Yes, well, he appears to be quite resourceful. It seems his reputation was not totally exaggerated. He's still alive? What? You're incompetent. For now, but that will change soon, I think. The king has discovered that one of the gems he seeks is in the possession of a colleague of ours. Do you remember Caldor? Yes. Is he still trustworthy? Totally, still sharp, and there's no questioning his loyalty. My humblest apologies, father, but would it not be simpler for you to have dealt with Graham personally? Dun, dun, dun. Fool, imagine the ensuing chaos were Daventry's king murdered in his own land. How then would I be able to search for the item? I see. Failure is not an option. Understood, father. Keep me informed, preferably of good King Graham's death. Alright, so they definitely want to kill me. Okay. Already saved it. Oh no, I want to save it after this because I don't want to have to go through that cutscene again. 103 out of 185. Okay, so obviously, if he used the ring and the cloak to go hither and yon, I suppose I'm supposed to use it to go to the swamp, because that's the only thing that makes sense. But unfortunately, I'm not real thrilled. Oh, wait, I want to go... I don't know. Okay, we'll go up here. Because I've tried the swamp many times and not been able to get it on my own. This thing still looks suspicious to me. It looks like a face. Like, I know I got the magical bridle out of there. Okay, here we go. She still hasn't noticed that her front entrance is broken. You'd think she'd be complaining about that a little more. Alright, so before I go in, first thing I want to do is save. I want to, that's yeah, overwrite this other file. Okay, let's try this. So we've got cloak. With a flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it. That's not doing anything for your fashion sense there. And a ring. You're now wearing the beautiful ruby ring. Okay. Let's see what he could see when he went hither and yon with this. Okay, let me go down here. Boy, that thing's gonna get so filthy in the swamp. Just dragging on the ground. Don't go in the water, Graham. Interesting. Okay. I was hoping this would be helpful, but it looks like it's not going to be helpful. Okay, still the same thing. Is it for some sort of weird northern castle I don't know anything about? Oh boy. That thing looks so... looks just like a skull. Oh, dang it. Well, if it's not for... So if it's not... I haven't seen the northern... I'm going to put it on anyway, because I think I need to wear it, but... I haven't seen... When they talk about the northern castle, I haven't seen that at all. When the grandma was talking about it, so... She said the ring... But the ring doesn't seem to do anything. Should I look at this ring? What does it say? Ooh, the ring is gold with an enormous red ruby. The word beloved is engraved on the inside of the gold band. Anything about the cloak? It would fit a taller man than you. Nice to know. You're now wearing the beautiful ruby. Oh, that was handy. Normally, it doesn't let me do stuff like that. Okay. So she said the castle to the north, but I haven't seen the castle to the north. So did I miss a whole area to walk around in? I don't think so. I was hoping it would cure the poisonous water, but it didn't do that either. Swamp is going to be the stinking death of me. Well, I mean... Alright, I'm going to save this as... 44. 44. Lots of saves. 44. Alright. Okay, so here I go. Here I go. Okay, let's try to go this way. Yeah, it's not, it's still the same. Same old, same old. And this looks, it looks slightly different because it's so dark, but other than that. I should have asked her about the swamp. Like, did he go to the swamp or just wherever? All just looks the same. I was really hoping I'd walk in and it'd be like, oh, that was a magical illusion hiding his secret workout area. His secret bachelor pad that he didn't tell his wife even before she was a grandma. Okay. Yeah, there's not anything wandering around. Although Graham is totally goth right now. He's wandering around at night in a black cloak, looking all depressed. Well, the only thing... Graham would not go in that mausoleum before, so he might need to go in there. I don't know. Goodness, Graham. Just gonna kick me out again. I'm gonna be extremely irritated about it. Don't have a seizure, Graham. Just go. Go up there. There you go. Okay. That's his hat. I got all excited. I'm like, there's something right here. It's right there. It's right there. It's his hat. It's his hat. I just need to calm down. Is this swamp just an elaborate joke by the game that you never have to really go to? It's just a terrible area. Like, that's a bad part of town, guys. No one goes there. It's the warehouse district, and all the warehouses are boarded up. Okay, so I can only go one way. I can go this way, or actually two ways. I think I can go this way and the other way. Okay, well, it's gonna make me stop having a seizure, Graham. Okay. I'm not a big fan of the swamp during the day, much less at night. It's not really. Okay, come on. And it kicked me out. So, okay. Okay. So, swamp is not... Did I get anything else new that I could be really super excited about? Let me look at my... Where's my coins? Where's my coins? Where's my coins, guys, that I picked up? Oh no! Did I not pick them up? Oh no. No. Alright. Alright. Let's see if I can get back there. I can. Sorry guys, I have to do this again. I'm mad, that's why I got quiet at myself. Because I thought I had already gotten that and I didn't get that with the save. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not, but it feels like something I'm really going to need. Let me get out. Just walk through it. Well, you know what, game? Sometimes you make me use my hand on doors. Get out of there, Graham. Oh, that's why the door didn't shut that time. Okay. Let me look and see what I have here. Yeah, I have the coins. Magic chest of Daventry. Alright, I'm going to keep them because that's not a good idea not to have them. I'll go through, we'll just go through it again. If you're watching this recorded, then just go ahead a little bit and see and see what happens. Oh boy. Let's go back to Grandma's house. That weird log thing that never really paid off. Oh, I don't know. Here we go. Let's go see Grandma again. We'll go through this again relatively quickly. We'll try and get all the info. Let's walk in Grandma's house. So sorry, guys. Okay, talk. Grandma looks away. Talk. Oh. Well, you know. Let me heat up the soup. Can't give Grandma cold soup. I think it's funny the game has this little touch like, you need to heat the soup up because it's so very cold. Grandma's not going to be able to handle it. Okay, turn your attention towards me. Beep. Goodness, game. Beep, beep, beep. I'm sad, I'm old, my grandmother is charming. Yes, I do. What do you mean I have nothing more to the elderly woman to say at the moment? Oh, wait, maybe she's got... There we go. Find the black cloak and the ring. I clicked so fast I thought, yes, they're very fine, but I need them anyway, sorry. He had money. Sometimes he still watches over me like a creeper. Oh no. That fateful night. Large with child. But there's no child. Boy. Okay. It's not letting me click through this. Besides, there's a full moon. We can see clearly enough. They really threw me that full moon thing because I thought it was going to be a werewolf, but it was a bat. It was a bat. It was not. Descending upon us like a demon was the largest, most hideous bat I had ever seen. His fangs were bared. It went straight for me. I must have screamed. Beep, 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 beep. It's honing in on you with its echolocation. It swooped again and again. DS6 is here. What is this team stuff, Wary Eyes? Only because I'm pretty sure this is all going to be about bats and werewolves. We're all on Team Graham. I got... Oh, gosh. You made it in time to miss my mess up. I had to keep restarting from a save point because the dwarf kept catching me. And, I forgot to take these golden coins, so I had to, like, go back after I'd already done this other stuff, and basically, this is the grandma telling me a story about how her husband was bitten by a bat and died. Sometimes when I sleep, I can feel him watching over me, guarding me, protecting me. I think he is waiting for my time to come so we can be together always. The old lady seems to be dozing off. You can barely hear her final words. I miss him so. Ah. Alright. It's simply an absolute pleasure to meet your own acquaintance. Okay, Graham. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna save. We'll just save here. Alright, so I just got a DS6 says, oh yeah, Team Graham for life. I just got a robe and a ring. This is the gold coins that I go back for. I don't even know if I'd need them or not, but they came from the magic chest of Daventry. And then here's the black cloak and the ring. And I already kind of went there, but we'll see. I tried to go to the swamp again, and I tried to put the ring and the... Oh, we have to go through this cutscene. I'll explain that while we go through this cutscene. Basically, I tried to go back to the swamp again, and it was awful. Nothing changed. I was really hoping, because she says, like, oh, my husband used to wear it when he'd go thither and yon, all over the place, all these mysterious, magical places he couldn't get without this cloak. And so I thought, oh, good, I'm going to walk into the swamp, and it's just going to be, like, simple, because it was a magical spell making it so confusing. But I went over there, and nothing had changed. It's still awful. So, I don't know. She talked about a castle in the north and an island, but I don't think we're going to the island yet. No, maybe we are. I don't know. I don't know how to get to the island, though, because, you know. More plotting afoot. My humblest apologies, Father, but it would not be simpler for you to have dealt with Graham personally. It's creepy how they all call him Father, too. Fool, imagine the ensuing chaos were Daventry's king murdered in his own land. How then would I be able to search for the item? I see. Failure is not his option. Understood, Father? Keep me informed, preferably of good... This sounds more like an interaction, definitely an interaction between some upper management and lower management. DS6 says, awful swamp is awful. Yeah, that is the truth. That is honestly the truth. Now I don't know what to do. I already went to the swamp. I don't know. Alright, Graham, don't fall off. Is there anything interesting over here? No, there's nothing interesting. Oh. Alright. I don't know what else to do but go back to the awful swamp. Excuse me. So I cough, cough, cough. Alright. It's like, I was hoping that whatever was supposed to come out and get me would just come out and get me. But I feel like I'm going to have to figure out where it is first. Let me put on the cloak. So I have the cloak. Let's put that on. Dun dun dun. There we go. You wait till you see this DS. It's definitely a fashion statement. You are now wearing the beautiful ruby ring. I was hoping the ring would make me invisible or do something sparkly or something, but it didn't do anything. So I'm going to go to the swamp one more time just for due diligence, and then I'm going to maybe go back to the church because they showed us like the gravestones and stuff, so maybe we're supposed to go there. I don't know. All I know, if there's going to be a fight between werewolves and vampires, then I don't want to be in the middle of that. Because Graham has not the skills to deal with that kind of fight. He neither has super strength, nor super agility, nor night vision. You know, he doesn't have super healing powers. Although I guess he can kind of resurrect in the sense that I can always... Yeah. DS6 says, here, Cluey, Cluey, Cluey. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Where is it? Okay. Well, here I am. I'm gonna take a random direction. So this way is blocked off, right? Oh no! Dang it! What? No, I saved it after this. No, restore. I saved it after this. Alright, well now... I'm sure I have everything. Yes, okay. Now I'm definitely going to the church. Because... Oh, we have to go through this again! Oh, DS, I'm so sorry. I don't want to watch this cutscene again. DS6 says, but his feathered hat has super fashion. It is. His feathered hat is super fly. He's definitely rocking. He felt like the fedora wasn't enough. He has to have the fedora with like a giant red feather. And the fedora is bright blue. And that's what he just felt like that was his trademark. He said, I want to look like Peter Pan, but less effectual. That's what I want to look at. Because Peter Pan can fly, and, you know, he's great with a sword, and he stays forever young, and Graham doesn't have any of those things. Oh, good gravy. Game, we don't need this backstory. I think we can figure it out. We play this game for figure out puzzles. Oh boy. I'm definitely saving it. My saving skills have not been the best. I left those coins behind. And now I have to go watch this again. You don't have to explain why you didn't murder him in Daventry. It's okay. Also, it might have been harder to murder him in Daventry because he's got some loyal subjects there. And cue Graham walking out clueless. Okay, Graham. Let's save this game. Alright, I'm still going to put on the stuff because nothing helps a red feather like wearing a huge black cloak and also a giant ruby ring. This is what they call in the fashion world a statement outfit. He is making a statement, which is he doesn't know what he's doing. It makes DS6 says we've seen Graham try to fly many times. We have. He really cannot. I don't know if it's because I think he's lacking both the happy thoughts and the magical fairy dust. All right, let's go up here. We'll go to the church and see if there's anything that now that I know that her husband was buried in the church, if there's anything interesting in the graveyard and any of the gravestones. There's little red eyes of the werewolves ready to jump out and kill me, except they haven't yet. A tree should be something. Gosh, this cloak really makes his walking look as bad, like so much worse than it does normally, even though it doesn't look great normally. He doesn't really have a lot of grace or like agility at all. Okay, let's go in to the church. Hopefully the guy's like gone. What do you mean? What do you mean, Graham? Go around to the cemetery. There's no way you're going back in there. You know what? You're just refusing. You're just refusing on the basis that it's extremely dangerous. But everything in this game is extremely dangerous to you, Graham. A puddle is extremely dangerous. Walking anywhere near a hill is extremely dangerous. Alright, here we go. So I don't know, let's walk up here. Let's see if... Pumpkin... You need to give me more clues, pumpkin lady. I don't know what I'm doing enough. I know way too much about the backstory politics that I don't need to know, and not enough about where I'm supposed to be going or doing. Oh boy, this is not a good idea to walk through the pond. I don't even know if that's a fur coat, but that just seems awful. It's probably a faux fur coat, which means it's really gonna smell in a little bit. Okay. This is our only option is the swamp. So I don't know, we're going to work our way through it, I guess. I could walk around trying to find... there's no... And she's like, there's a castle, and I'm sure you've seen it. I'm like, I haven't seen any castle. That bothered me when the grandma's like, you know that big castle? And I'm like, no. Stop. That was like a guard dog gone wrong. Alright, let's try this way. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, I can't go up here, can I? I've already tried. Nope. No, okay, Graham, you're gonna get yourself poisoned. He's right walking along the edge, like, you know what's a good idea? Me walking along this edge. Let me just make sure there's nothing vaguely visible. A dead stump protrudes from the poison water. Okay, but is there anything special about it? Oh boy. Okay, well, I'm gonna save it for 45. We'll just save it here. Okay. I really just don't ever want to see the swamp again. Like, ever. You know those dreams where you have to, like, figure out some sort of puzzle or problem, and, like, the dream is super stressful, like, you're at work, and you're supposed to find this form that doesn't exist, and everything's super stressful. I feel like I'm gonna have stress dreams about this swamp. Like, there's been dreams where I'm just, like, long after I've solved, like, whatever it was I was supposed to do, there's gonna be, just nightmares of me. Okay, I can't tell if this is new or not. I'm just gonna have nightmares about, like, walking through this swamp, trying to figure out how to get through here. Alright, why are you not? I need to... I can't tell if this is... some of this is the same. It's hard to tell because it's so dark, too. Alright, if I try and just go right, what happens? No, it just takes me back to the beginning. Alright. This tree still bothers me. Like, there's a big skull sticking out of there, and I feel like... What is that? Due to the large number of insects swarming about you, you opt to keep your mouth closed. What is in there? Anything interesting? There's a strong magical energy permeating this place. But yeah, things grow in a swamp though, Graham. It's like nothing should grow here. Well, it's a swamp, so lots of things grow there. They're just all things that don't like humans very much. Like snakes and alligators. Well, some snakes, I guess. Okay, so is that the wrong way? It's me back to the beginning. Alright. Alright, stop. Right here, Graham. Alright, let me look at this ring again. Can we rub this ring? Can we, like... It says beloved on it. Alright. What can we do with this thing? I put it on, but it's just like wearing an outfit. Still potentially usable. Okay, I don't... Okay, well I'm gonna... Can I, like... Give it a quick wipe? No, I can't do any of this either. Alright, guys. So here we are, in the dark, in the swamp. I try to go to the town. The town's closed up. There it is. There's that creepy skull again. Gotta go up this way. Let's try to go this way. Let me through? You gonna let me through? Okay. So the only way I can go is up, which is probably gonna kick me. Didn't kick me out, but could have. Okay. Can I go up through here? Just sent me back to the beginning. Ah, you horrible, terrible swamp that I don't like very much. You're a terrible, horrible swamp. Alright. Okay, Graham. You don't want to climb the trees. This stump is bothering me. Like, why does it keep talking about it? It's probably nothing. It's probably part of the background, but my brain's like, why does it keep talking about this? Let's see if I can touch this thing. Okay, well then why do you keep talking about it? Oh, let me check my... Is this enchanted? That is not enchanted. Is this enchanted? That is not enchanted. You are not enchanted. This is not enchanted. That is not enchanted. Oh gosh, DS6 is Swamp Romps with Jen with glasses, twice a week sessions. I know. There's nothing good about this. This is just terrible. If someone stops by and says, I wonder what this is about, they're gonna be like, oh no. No, I'm gonna go watch paint dry or do something else. Alright. Won't let me back in the church. So I can't go back in the church. I can't go in town. I can't... You know, there's nothing else. Like, I could swim in the water till I drown. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Alright. There's many magical journeys to magical places. Oh, that's cool. That's not anything. I didn't know I could do that before. But it didn't profit me anything, so I'm almost like, okay. Magical journeys to magical places. Where would he go? What do you say? I've already been some pretty cool places. Alright. Alright, so what else do I have in here? It wouldn't let me light the candle. It's like a sugar cube. What am I supposed to do with the sugar cube? It feels grainy. Well, should I eat it? I'm going to save it before I eat it, because it just seems like a bad idea. After swallowing the magic sugar cube, you get a feeling of invincibility. Oh no, guys! Oh no! Oh no! Dang dang! Am I supposed to go through the swamp water? gonna wear off. It's gonna wear off. I'm not gonna have enough time. Okay, okay, okay. Can I go through this now? Since I don't have... No! Did it run out? Why does it feel like I have a feeling of invincibility? Because it's not invincibility to poison. So I thought we'd make a walk through here and like slog through the water and see what's going on. Like, what is that over there? Gosh. Alright. This isn't mappable, I don't think. Just gonna go left and see if it does the same thing it did before. Alright, there's the creepy skull thing, which makes me feel like I should be doing something. Can I touch the skull with disenchant? I feel like I should touch the whole swamp with disenchant. I should just be like, can I disenchant the whole swamp and just the game will be over. It's not enchanted. It looks enchanted. It's probably one of those things. King's Quest, you use something and then you never ever use it again, really. Well, that's not true, but it feels that way. Like, why doesn't he have his shield and stuff with him? Some vampires should be descending and like swooping down and getting me or something. Or the werewolf should come and kill me. This is the problem. There's probably all kinds of exciting things happen, but Graham's just like stomping around the swamp. It's a huge battle between vampires and werewolves and all this crazy stuff. DS6 says, everything is mappable, but sometimes you need a non-Euclidean map. Alright, so here I am here again. Which, this is kind of a cool place, but I don't know. Does it look like anything? Does anything look different? Okay, yeah, I know. Can I disenchant the water? You have no reason to throw that into the foul smell. I think I tried that last time too. Urgh. Okay. I hate this swamp so much. I don't want to look at this again. I am really reaching levels of Condor frustration, except I felt like the Condor, like, once it resolved, it was like, yay, now we don't have to deal with that ever again, and I keep having to walk through this flippin' swamp all the time. Let me out. Sugar Cube doesn't do anything. Like, that changed, but it doesn't... DS6 is laughing at me. Why are you laughing at me? This is gonna be like the Condor all over again. It's so much worse. We spent. I don't think I spent a whole. I don't think I ever spent a whole stream trying to find the Condor. In there. All right. Skull. Okay. What happens if I take this off? What happens if I take my cloak off? Feels thick and warm. The inside is lined with red satin. Is there anything interesting about it? The black cloak would fit a taller man than you. Alright, can I take it off, or am I just stuck wearing it forever? Let's take it off. Oh gosh. You test the strength of your stomach muscles by performing an impressively hard blow to your own guts. You wish you hadn't done that. Why would I do that? Alright, now I'm stuck with it. I can't even get it off. Erg. Oh my gosh. I could take the sugar cube again, but it's just like... Here I am again. It's the skull again. It's the skull. It's just, there's nothing. Blop, blop, blop. Anything particular about here? Oh boy. You are no longer certain of your bearings. You feel your sense of direction waver, and you're no longer certain of your bearings. DS6 says, I'm amused because you refuse to give up despite receding help. I know. I lost hope long ago. I was so excited because I did all this other stuff. Like, I dealt with the Enchanter, and I saved Little Red Riding Hood, and I rode a magical Pegasus who was a little bit chubby, who was a snake previously, and I dealt with the cloud guy, you know. But there's gotta be... No, it just kicks me out again. 104 to 185, guys. Oh boy. Where do I need to go? Is it to the north? Like, she said something about the to the north, but like, oh, you can see this to the north, but I haven't seen anything over there. I just get tinier and tinier and tinier. Can I swim? I don't know. Let me save it here. Maybe I can swim around the rocks. I'm gonna swim around the rocks in my giant fur coat and ring. Yes, it would. Can I take it off? It would be impossible to swim. Yes, it would be. How do I take it off? I don't know how. How do I take it off? Oh gosh, good gravy. I want to get it off. I want to take my cloak off. It's not going to let me. Can I put it? I'm stuck with it on. Alright, let me put on the necklace too. You place the silver cross chain around your neck and wear it as a necklace. Well, here's the nice thing is I don't know how to get that off either. So I don't know how to take the necklace off. It's just stuck on there forever. Oh, do I need the necklace to get in the swamp now? Oh, well now I can try. I'm really like, this is really a fashion nightmare. Before it might have been a little fashion faux pas, but now like I'm wearing way too much stuff. And the cloak's not the right size. It's dragging all through the dirty swamp. Okay, no difference as far as I can tell. No difference. Go down and see. No, it just, so it makes you go back again when you don't do the right thing. So left. So, right? Alright. So, no thing. This is really... DS6 says, oh, that's why he wears the feathered hat. He doesn't know or have the ability to remove it. That's right. He put it on as a joke in the 8th grade, and now it's just stuck there forever because he can't get it off. That's his only superpower, is like, once he puts a piece of clothing on, he's stuck with it forever. Until it magically disappears, which the hat has not. His incredible fashion is actually a character fault in a prison. Yes, it's like King Midas. Like, it sounded like a good idea, like, but now it's imprisoning him. I don't ever want to lose this hat again, he said, and now he's stuck with it forever. No matter how hard he tries, he can't ever lose it. Nor the leggings, nor the, like, thigh-high boots. Okay. I swear that tree's pointing for me to go this way. I think the tree's vindictive. Tree, you're mean. He's just, the cloak's wet. He's like covered in sweat. It's like, it looks like it's 105 at night in Georgia, where like the humidity's like 95%. He's like dripping sweat, and he can't pull this huge faux fur or cloak off. Alright. I'm gonna save this as a special save. I don't know what I'm gonna do, like... I'm gonna try and eat that piece of, After swallowing the magic sugar cube, you get a feeling of invincibility. I don't want to try and walk over here. Nope. So why do I have it? It's just seems so. No matter what, the water's just gonna kill me. Oh gosh, he's gonna die of heat exhaustion soon. It's just so ridiculously the humidity and the heat. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah. What are we doing here? It looks like a... He's just marching around. He has some sort of insomnia problem. Alright. Kicked me out again. Alright, so let's go someplace else. Let's just go someplace else and see if we can figure something else out. I feel like I have 2 out of 3 life gems, but again, it's going to be like the Daventry stuff where the guy's like, that's not enough. What's up here? Can you go up here, Graham? Nope. Just makes you really tiny. But not helpful. Now I can't even swim. North. Alright, what happens if we leave here? What's up this way? Because she said we must have seen it to the north. See if we can head. Can't really head due north. Because there's always trees. And Graham... Oh gosh, Graham. Now it's really soaking. Look how slow he's moving. He's moving so slow. It must weigh like 100 pounds. It's just full of stuff. Just water, just soaking. Alright, let's go this way. All the little lights letting me know that the werewolves are still watching. Here we go. No, I need you to tell me some more. I need to know where, like, I go next. Because the swamp was not helpful. So town, alright, maybe I'll go back. You go down here. Alright. Let's go over this way. Let's see if we can find, if I can look at, okay, so here's this. I'm going to save it here because I have a tendency, oh, no. No. Let's save it and let's see what happens because I have a tendency to fall off things. Maybe there's something over here that now I'm wearing the cloak I can do. Okay, let's see. Can I I wish I could can I give you 2 out of 3 stones and we just call it even? Like, please, can we just do 2 out of 3 stones? Why does it make him feel invincible? I'm gonna go this way. So that was a dead end. Don't fall off. I really thought it was gonna fall off for a second. Okay, so the vampires need to find us, or the werewolves, or whoever's coming after us. They need to find us first. Oh, I just did the opposite of what I wanted to do. We'll go up here. Let's see what he looks like in his majestic cloak walking to town. This should be interesting. It's going to take like 3 times as long since he's so exhausted. Look how... like, can see his little kind of here he goes. And we probably will have to come right back. Okay, this area. Can I do anything over here? Can I walk off the beaten path? No, because there's a fern. Come on, Graham. It's 110 and 95% humidity, and you're lost, and you're in a wet cloak. You need to, like... I think the time's like to climb a tree or do something daring, or I don't know what. Oh boy. And we're not getting this cloak off till this mystery's solved. I can't go back to the church. The only place I can go is the swamp, guys. I don't have a magic like vampire whistle or anything, or like a swamp whistle. So that's not helpful. Let me go walk the dock just to make sure my ship hasn't come back to take me home. I think at this point, if this is, Graham would just be like, you know what, this ain't worth it. Saw some weird girl in a mirror. I'm pretty sure I can just, you know, date in a different way. You know, if she wants to contact me, she can learn how to text. Like everybody else. Alright, here we go. Weird rock that means nothing. House that Grandma and Red Riding Hood are sleeping in. Alright, let's go up here and see if we can... Oh gosh, he moves so slow. This thing is so... The animation they do on this thing is just taxing this program. It's like all the ripples and the... Nope. Can we open the boxes because we're board game? If he falls in, he's definitely going to drown too. It's a beautiful night. Can you do anything about it? Nope. Okay, let's go back. 104 out of 185. Oh boy. Vampires, if you want to come kill me, you need to come find me, because I can't find you. That is for sure. Just walk away into the distance. I can't even... What is he even doing? Graham, what are you doing? This is... No, we didn't use anything here, but... I need to find a way into that swamp. There's Tiny Graham. Tiny Graham. This island paradise is so ridiculous. Alright. Anyone over there 14 billion times? Okay, so... Yeah, I don't... Stop. Stop. Werewolf, can you tell me, please? Just talk to me and tell me. Just say, hey, we want you to go deal with these vampires for us. Alright, I'm going to save it here in case I die. I'm trying to get as close to this stuff as possible. The swamp water, because I think that... What if I'm missing a way to get over? That, like... That looks suspicious. Is there anything? No. Okay, I know. Very little light. Can we climb a tree? Well, I would like them to do something interesting. I would like them to, like, attack me or... Look, it's just a tiny jump, Graham. Just jump up on there and see what happens. By the way, the swamp water would have killed him long before now because it would have soaked up into that cloak and definitely just straight up killed him. Alright. He's got the cloak. He's got the look, guys. He's ready for the party. He's got his cloak. He's got his necklace. He's got his ring on. He's got his feather in his hat. He's ready. He's ready for this party. I feel like Graham like overheard a party between some popular people and is now trying to find it, even though he wasn't invited. He's like, where did they say it was? I'm just gonna show up. I'm sure they just forgot to invite me. I feel like there's not a single screen on here I haven't seen. Right, this is slightly different, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go straight instead of always trying. You need to let me go up here, game. Oh gosh, it's like having a seizure. Stop! And it kicked me back here. Alright. Alright, Graham. I can do this. I solved so much about this game. Why can't I solve this forest? Okay. Wonder if I got some dog biscuits for the werewolves. DS6 says, Dear Graham, party in the swamp. Bring fancy get up. Drinks provided to attendees. Yes, it's all a cruel joke. They just left him to wander around the swamp for all night long. Till finally he gets stuck and the police have to come and find him. Alright, I know that light area that tends to lead me back where I came from. Just tends to kick me back, so I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe go deeper in the swamp, but... No! Oh, there you go. Kicked me out again. How am I supposed to get in there? There's nothing else to do. Is a bat gonna fly down and swoop up and get me like the condor did? I can't go in the water anymore because... I guess I can, but... Oh, Graham. There's nothing special going on here. It wouldn't be impossible to swim. Yeah, it would be impossible. Too bad I like put it on and now I can never ever get it off. It smells like wet dog fur. Whoever wore this before sweat a lot. It's like when you rent a costume, you're like, oh, I'm never doing this ever again. Alright. Alright. Let's go through this again. Let's see if there's any screens that I haven't. Maybe I'll even go back to the dwarf house, although I don't think there's anything to do there. There's gotta be something going on. Well, let's walk this way. We'll walk straight through. Like, are the vampires gonna come out and kidnap me? Are the werewolves gonna get sick of me wandering around? Remember it said there's like a weird path. I remember that last time. Okay, a rock wall, but can I like touch it with this magic ring and then it's not gonna block me anymore? There's this weird tree. Okay, come on tree, is there anything special about you? Yeah, but then why does it look so crazy out of the foreground? I think it's very unfair. Vampire party! You guys said to come and you're gonna make me into a really cool sparkly vampire. Here I am. Yeah, I've done this already. Alright, so the only thing to do is the swamp. I might, okay, we're at 10:17 here. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Boy, I shouldn't walk it through any more water. It's already super smelly and I've lost my deposit on it. Nothing cool about this tree I need to know. That looks weird. By a woodcutter, yeah, but what can I do with it? Well, I'm not trying to move it. I'm just trying to say, hey, are you magical? Alright, let me see if I can use my little... Are you enchanted? It's not enchanted. It's not enchanted. Nothing else in this kingdom is going to be enchanted either, and I so want something else to be. I just want to use that stone all the time. Just walk around and be like, boom, unenchanted, boom. I can't really go up here because the shadow of the palm tree blocks me, apparently. I'm not really sure. I'm definitely starting to feel like someone who got invited to a party that they now think is a joke. Like, what they said, it was in the bad part of town in this warehouse. Just keep driving around. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. Go down. Okay, so this looks interesting, but it's not. What is this all glowing? All these little, this barely longer grass, and even though he's wearing, essentially hip waders, he refuses to walk through it. Alright. Just gonna keep trying going down and right and see what happens. Because that way is the way back. So if I keep going down. Let's try right this time. Okay, Graham, stop. The cloak's getting too heavy for him and he really doesn't want to move anymore. He just wants to stay in one place and stomp and throw a fit, and I kind of don't blame him. Now it's like pushing me back up. I can't. What is this right here? Alright, I just want to see. Okay, no. I want to save it to see what this is. Yes. Nope, it instantly kills me. I don't have anything that could act like a boat or anything, right? I don't have anything that could be like, I can ride on this through the swamp water to be safe. Can I use this on this? The object is not enchanted and therefore cannot be dispelled. Really? It's not enchanted. I guess it doesn't mean that's not magical, but it's not enchanted. Alright. Is there anything up here? Like, what is this? Well, I would almost be happier with something that happened where it was like the trees came out and attacked me than this. I hate this swamp, DS. I so hate this swamp. It's like the swamp in the Never-Ending Story, except we got there when nothing interesting was happening. Like, we're just wandering around in like waist-deep mud. There's nothing exciting happening. We're just like, okay. Can I get up there? No. I have a cloak on. The cloak is supposed to do stuff. I don't know what, but it's supposed to. I mean, the game didn't say, well, it's a little early to wear the cloak, or it's a little hot tonight. That's just gonna take me... No, it didn't quite, but it will eventually take me back home. Alright. I'll be able to go up here. Nope. I want to be able to not go back this way. Oh boy. Can we go this way? I'd like to go this way. Let's see what happens. Oh, you've definitely been pranked, Graham. You've been pranked by the game. This is the worst one because there's nowhere to go but back, and you know it's just going to take you someplace terrible. Alright, is there anything special about this tree? Like, do we hit it and does a secret entrance open up? Do we hit it and someone come out and say, you know, stop doing that, those are my trees? Yes, it says right on here, magical party. Most beautiful princess in the land invited you. Don't talk to her at school, but please just show up for this party. Alright. Oh, Graham. I think I'm getting a stress cough. This is ridiculous. No, it kicked me out again. Okay. I want a magical horse to come down and pick me up and take me wherever I'm supposed to go next. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. I'm going to check everything to see if it's is this bespelled? I'm using unenchanted. There's nothing in here. Alright, so what's this up here? So what is this thing? The sun, a mountain range, a drop of water, and a cloud. What does it do? Can I do something with it like this? Nothing happens. Can I put it on the front of my robe? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. This doesn't do anything. Alright, okay. Nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. Alright, so what about, okay. Can I use my needle for anything? Like, does it do anything? Pinning won't achieve anything. Pinning that. Well, pinning what? What am I supposed to pin, game? Pinning that. Well, I don't have anything else to pin. What am I supposed to pin? Pinning that won't achieve anything. Pinning anything. Well, then what am I supposed to pin? I have a pin and I have nothing to pin. Alright, let's see. Sustaining energy. Okay, let's see if I can do this over here. Alright. Can it fit in here? It looks like it would fit. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Oh. Okay. The 10 nature cannot be damaged. Oh, can I damage things with this? Nothing happens. You don't want to chop up your net, nor do you wish to have your sword tangled up in it. Well, I guess not, but... Shredding a perfectly good cloak would be a waste. I know, but I'm dying of heat exhaustion. Okay. DS, I am to the point where I would please like you to give me, if you know, give me a well-placed hint, please. Because I cannot bear this any longer. I need a co-pilot for this one. I don't know what I am missing, and I feel like it's going to be moronically simple, but I don't know. I don't know. Graham's always just late to the party. Here he is. He's like, no one loves me. There's probably so many other interesting things happening in the rest of the kingdom. There's probably interesting things happening in Daventry. I think you need a reminder from something. DS just gave me a hint, so I'm being totally above board, guys. I think you need a reminder of something from earlier in the game. Something earlier in the game. So... something earlier. I do remember! Okay, let me go back and look at that again. DS6 totally just saved the day. 'Cause do you remember what Graham found in the mailbox? It was an invitation. Alright, hang on. It was an invitation to the church, I think. Alright, I have to go back down and get back. I have to find... Okay, Graham. I almost looked in their DS2. I almost looked again. I'm like, it's just the same dumb thing. It doesn't mean anything. I almost looked in that mailbox. Oh, boy. Now I could just kick myself. But I was to the point, like, you know... What can you do? I'm streaming this, people. I don't have a week to keep wandering through the swamp while I wail and gnash my teeth and be grumpy because I'm like, why did the game? Alright, yeah, I need to look back at this again. Thank you, DS6. So this is why, you know. Alright, let's look in here. Let's read it again. You open the mailbox but find it empty. Oh no! No! You found something about going to church. But I don't remember. Of course I have a good feeling about this place. It's nice. I didn't pick it up either. I put it right back in. You found in the mailbox. You found like something like coming back to church. And then what was the other thing? Oh, crud. This is why I need read and watch things sometimes. Alright. Oh gosh, the mailbox is empty. I'm panicking now. My mailbox is empty. I don't know what to do. Alright, Diaz, I think you're just going to tell me what the mailbox thing said, because I can't. It's empty now. It's empty. I missed my chance, and I didn't rewatch my video of that part. So I don't know what it said. Well, you know what? Here's what I can do. Here's what I can do. Alright, I'm going to save it here. Don't say anything yet, DS, if you're going to. Just hang on. Just save. Don't hit enter on that. I'm going to restore from way. Look at all these saves. See, this is why you save King's Quest all the way from the beginning of time. I don't even know what this is going to take me back to. Where is this at? Oh, look! It's earlier in the day. I'm going to go look at that again. Whose mailbox is it? Okay, hang on. DS is being super helpful. I'm going to restore back to that save point, but I'm going to look at it again. Oh gosh, if I can find it, because you know, I can't imagine why I get lost in the swamp so much. Alright, here we go. Oh gosh. Your status as king is marred only by the still lingering single tag. Thank you, Graham. You're so stinking vain. I'm not talking about you. It is a mailbox. It's the first time you've ever set eyes upon one, which isn't surprising. The postal system won't be invented for another few centuries to come. The residents of this land must either possess clairvoyance or simply be ahead of their time. Alright, I'm going to look in it. You open the mailbox. Inside, incredibly, a letter addressed to the resident. You decide to leave it in there. And a card has been... You read it. You have been missing church service lately. How about a while since your last confession? There's still time yet to repent your sins before the final hour. Put your faith back into the church and walk the path that is hours from dust. Replace the card and close the mailbox. Get a good feeling about this place. Whose mailbox is it? Okay, I want to look at that letter. Oh gosh, okay. Alright. Restore. I'm gonna go back and restore. The old lady used to sleep. It decided it would be best not to disturb her anymore tonight. Yeah, I don't really know. find it empty. So I know, and the mailbox is the old lady. The old lady is married to the guy who is the magician guy. Oh, man. Alright, I don't know. I'm going to try and go back and... Oh, boy. Oh, that was interesting. That took me right there. Alright, I'm going to go through this way. I don't know, DS. I'm really, like, I know you're giving me some really good clues, and I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not. I don't know. Should I cover my head with this? Is this designed to, like, hide who you are? Oh, goodness. Am I supposed to go back to the cave for some sort of meeting of, like, the people that are worshipping the Father? Let me just save it, just in case. Nope. Still killed me. You saw the black glow. You did not slow. Turn not away. You've had your day. Alright, so that's not it. DS, you're gonna have to give me another hint. I know I have like a brain block about this thing. I really do. I know this is kind of breaking our contract here, but I don't know what else to do. Well, not really contract, but... I arrived after you heard Grandma's story. My ability may be weak. Might be weak. I heard Grandma's story. Like, I know the guy... What's his name? I know the guy that she married. I mean, he was bitten by a... I want to say radioactive spider, but he was bitten by a bat. And he died over a period of... My ability might be weak. Okay, so... She told me the story about how she was... her husband might have been, he practiced magic. He used this stuff to go hither and yon. They don't know how. And other people might not have thought he was that great, but she didn't, she always thought he was good to her. He defended her from the bat, and the bat bit him. And then over a period of days, he died. And then Grandma told me that Little Red Riding Hood's parents died a long time ago, but she didn't really want to talk about it. And then she gave me the cloak and the ring. And he said the cloak means certain things to certain people. Like, she asked him about it. And that's all he said. So that's all I gleaned from Grandmother's house. I gave her soup and stuff too, obviously, but... And then she fell asleep. So she told me... But I don't know. I wonder if I can say something. You could talk to yourself, but you already know what you're going to say. Yeah, I don't know. She said... And then she said there was like... His family was part of an old family. That they had a house. They had a castle. But I don't remember. She said it was to the north. But she acted like I should have seen it. And there was something about an island. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I didn't pick up any clues. I probably should have listened more carefully. Did you search the house? I looked around. I saw that there was like a photo of a guy that looked familiar to me, but it didn't show him to me. So I don't know if that was supposed to be my... Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be the... Did I search the house? Well, let me see if I can... Let me back up a couple of save points, and let me see what I can do here. So let's go back to 4. Nope, that's before I ate the thing. 43. Nope, that's before I put the cloak on. 41. Okay, that's where... Do I have the coins? Nope, so I need to go back to 40. Let me grab the coin. Well, no, because I have to go back and... Yeah. 39. Okay, this is before I go in. Okay, I gotta go in and get this. Let me get this stuff quick. And then I can get back into, Oh, wait, no, this isn't the right one. Hang on. Oh, here we are. Oh, good. Alright, go in here and get the coins. Okay, let me see. I need to listen more carefully what Grandma's saying, because I'm not... You take it with you. I already looked through everything else, and all that does is make me, him come and throw a knife at me and stab me, so we're not doing that again. Alright, let's go up here. Alright. Ah! Crazy turtle walk. Okay, let's get out of here. Door closes behind me. Alright. Oh. I should be okay. It's like, should I save it? I'm like, no, I should be okay. Alright, so let me look through. I thought I did search Grandma's house, and it kind of told me to leave her alone, not to be so nosy, but I shouldn't have listened to the game on that. Because that's how I miss things. Like, it'll tell you, you don't need to look at rocks, but then you do need to look at rocks, because, you know, it's part of the mystery. Alright, let me go in here. Possum told me... By the way, can you still enter the church? No, DS6, I tried. I went into the church, and it would not let me go in. He refused to go in. So that's the other thing, because that's what I thought of too, is I wanted to go into the back area to see those, the crypt again, because I'm like, is he in there, or is he turned into a vampire? But, you know. Grandma looks too weak to talk at length. Okay, let me feed her the thing. Sorry, everybody, we have to go through this all over again. Oh, boy. Here we go. You offer the soup. She gets a nourishing meal. She turns her attention to you. She almost looks like a wolf from this distance. Okay, let me slowly... We stay home as one's castle. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Graham. If you'd like to speak with me for a while, I would welcome your company. A person should never turn away a visitor, especially when she reaches the twilight of her life. You can't help but feel a sense of finality in the old woman's words. You must have something in return for your kindness. You did not need to risk your safety for an old, worn-out woman like myself. Look under the bed. You should find something to keep you a little warmer on the cold night like this. And I say, you have a charming young granddaughter. Grandma smiles at you graciously. She's a treasure to me. I would do anything to ensure that no harm comes to her. If I may inquire, what became of her parents? Grandma frowns and her eyes darken for a moment before she forces a melancholy smile to her face. They were lost to us many years ago. I'm afraid her dear Possum never really knew her parents. It must have been a daunting task raising a child by yourself, especially at your, at my age, I certainly am not as young as I used to be, and there's no shame in that. I have tried to raise her as best I could to keep her safe and well. However, I fear that as of late, the reverse has become truer. I have nothing more to say at the moment. Oh yeah, I gotta look under. Let me look under here. It is a simple yet comfortable soft bed. It is covered by a decorated quilt. Okay, I have to reach under there. You peer under the bed and find a thick black cloak. Lying on top of it is a beautiful ruby-encrusted ring. You pick both up with reverence. I could not possibly take these fine things from you. Oh, please, I want you to have them. Nights in Coloma are cold, believe me. As for the ring, well, perhaps it is better that I do not have it to remind me. As you wish. Alright, let me look under. Is there anything else underneath there? The bed is indeed as soft as it looks. A rearrangement of the room is simple furniture. Okay, so I can't get anything underneath there. I'm gonna look just to make sure. No. So I need to talk to her a little bit more. If you please, I was hoping you might tell me of the cloak and ring's origin. The old woman closes her eyes as if the memory she seeks is painful to her senses. They were my husband's. He was a proud man, the last of his line. His family had been rich, a great deal of old money, you might say. They lived in that castle you might have seen to the north. Its location upon the island is evidence of how much they valued their privacy. Yeah, that's DS6 says, okay, the underbed stuff you got. Yeah, that's the thing. I thought once I got whatever, like once I dealt with this interaction and I got everything she told me to get and I looked through the room, I thought, okay, now it's time to go to the swamp, but it's not time to go to the swamp. They valued their privacy. He was a good man, my husband. He took care of me. Certainly, he had his strange habits. Most men do, if you'll pardon me saying so. I suspect that he practiced magic, though I could never catch him in the act. He would frequently journey afar, taking that black cloak with him wherever he went, to places he would not talk about. He said that it represented something important to a certain group of people, and that I was never mentioned to anyone. Hi, Flaming Hot Cheeto! Hello again, been lurking. Oh my gosh! Yeah, this is not necessarily, not exactly the best night to be lurking. I'm so stuck! I've made so many mistakes! But it's nice to see you're here. He said that it represents something important to a certain group of people, and that I was never to mention it to anyone. But he was always there for me, always, until that fateful night. And we get to watch. We've been married just over a year, and I was heavy with child. And then we had walking around at night in an enchanted land probably wasn't the best. But that walking in the weirwood forest, late one night, the air was warm, and our youth we paid little attention to the world. Besides, there was a full moon, and we could see clearly enough. DS6, you're saying the item is missing. I'm missing is in the church. A shadow passed over us. We looked up, thinking it might have been a stray cloud. It was not, descending upon us like a demon. It was the largest, most hideous bat I had ever seen. I probably don't have to read this again, but I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh my gosh. Frantically in hopes of warding the horrid thing away. In the church, but I looked... Oh, now I'm really mad. Flaming Hot Cheetah says, ha ha ha, you still got this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I spent one whole stream just... I did like one little thing at the beginning and at the end, just wandering around the swamp, and then last time I got the enchanter, which was nice, but this time I am just, I saved Little Red Riding Hood, but I have not done anything else. Oh boy. Yeah, because it shows you that's why I went back to the church, because it shows you the cemetery, and I thought, oh, is there something I'm supposed to get in the cemetery? But, we buried him on his family plantation on the island. Where's the island, lady? Sometimes, when I sleep, I can feel him watching over me, guarding me, protecting me, creeping me out. I think he's waiting for my time to come so he can drain the lifeblood from me and turn me into a hideous vampire. I mean, so we can be together always. Ugh. I miss him so. DS is right, I think. In the church? Okay, let me look around for a second. Flaming Hot Cheeto said DS is right, I think. Okay, there's nothing in here. Why won't it let me back in the church, then? It does tell me, like, this guy looks familiar. He looks somewhat familiar, which is... Alright, there's a handmade rug. I just want to check now, because I'm super paranoid. Alright. Now we gotta watch this cutscene, which I kind of hate, before we can go anywhere. Oy. What did I miss in the church? Because I got the weird Bible page that's not a Bible page. I got the information, I got the cross. That's not what I meant. Ugh. Like, if she's so concerned about aging, you think she'd clip her fingernails. Oh boy. Okay, I want to look at my inventory again just to make sure. I can try to go back to the church again. No, I got a page from a book. I got the crucifix and I got a page from the book. Where is that page? Okay, yes, it's in my inventory. As soon as they're done slapping us with backstory, I'll look. Oh boy. Loose page where I looked at it and like I picked up a book and it like fell out and I picked it up and there's a ton of writing on it, but it like says 4 things. It says some weird thing about. Alright. Okay. DS6, I didn't see you get that. I'm so bad. No, you're not bad. There's a lot. Well, sometimes there's a lot going on. Tonight there hasn't been so much. Okay, here it is. There's this page. Here it is, right here. You read the Bible page again. Something wicked started war. Shame nobody ever saw. That's what I have. But I don't know. Am I supposed to read that while I'm wearing the cloak? It's definitely not a Bible page. Something wicked started war. Shame nobody ever saw. Am I supposed to hit the... Okay, let me see. Am I supposed to disenchant it? The object is not enchanted, therefore not being... Okay, well... Alright. Okay, well, once I put on that cloak, I have discovered I am stuck. I am stuck with that stinky, black, too long for me thing. So I don't know... Oh. There's a clue in the words. Oh, come on. Ugh. Something wicked. Something... Oh. Something wicked started war. Is it... Oh, is it southwest? Southwest. Okay. Alright, let me... Oh gosh, stop getting small, Graham, and actually go someplace. Okay. Alright. So, there's a clue. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Especially since I've been so stubborn that I'm going to figure it out on my own. Because I definitely am done. Alright. Okay. Just gonna put on... I'm going to put on the cloak because it's not going to hurt anything. And it is a fashion statement. And she told me to wear it. DS6, sorry for sending you back to Grandma's house. No, it's fine. I'm the one asking for favors. Like, I'm technically the one playing the game. Alright, so... When does it start? I guess it... Oh, no. Does it start... Alright, we'll just south. West. South. West. Southwest. And south and north. North. East. South. No, it's interesting. I really am surprised I didn't... Hey! Thank you, Flaming Hot Cheeto and DS6. I really appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna save this puppy. Alright, here we go. Yes, and I'm gonna put on, I should probably put on the extra spangly cross since I'm 99% sure this is gonna be vampires. Okay, so perfect. Thank you guys so much. Oh boy. I'm gonna save it again because I'm probably gonna die. Boatman, I need passage. I said. Oh, gosh, Skull. I heard. The ghoul's voice chill. That's not a ghoul, that's a skull. The ghoul's voice chills you to the bone. It speaks with a deep, resonant bitterness. You cannot make out a great deal of its face, but what you can see has the hairs in the back of your neck standing on end. Oi. In life, I would row this boat for the master. Okay. Long ago was my untimely death in these waters, but I still remember many things. Graham's died a lot, buddy, and he doesn't have to row a boat, so I think you got the short end of the stick there. Laughter, tears, joy, pain. Okay. May I cross, Sir Boatman? You may have come to raid the master's house. This I know, but care not about. You should be warned, though, the master is not what he once was. Never has this land known a kinder, more compassionate, and nobler ruler than he. Okay. But his fate has long been decided. Down a dark path he now treads, and he feels not for anyone nor anything, save for one other, and even that is a rare trait for a Nosferatu, which is a vampire. You freeze. Neither the Door of Destiny nor Neptune mentioned this count as being undead. Well, I think they added that to the game when they did the revamp, that's why. If I may ask, Sir Boatman, how did the swamp come to be here? Is it natural? No, it's undead swamp. No, the ground you stand upon was once farming land and the dwellings for the peasantry. How did it come to be like this? A score of years passed after the master died, and a great morass opened up, covering the surrounding land with slime and poison water. Once rich and fertile, now it is no longer. The Count has caused this? It is believed so, for why else would his own castle be spared? Ah, thank you, Sir Boatman. Okay, well, how do I get on the boat, then? Alright, I'm going to save it here because I don't want to have to re-talk to him. Alright, guys. Can I get in the boat? No way! As you prepare to climb the boat, the boatman extends his claw-like hand to you. Obviously, he no longer gives free rides. Well, it's a good thing I have a coin. Oh, I have 2 coins. I should only give him... It's going to make me give him both coins. The boatman accepts your payment. Oh, did I give him the wrong thing? I don't like it when it says... It doesn't say, like, gold coin specifically. Here I go. The shrouded ghoul paddles across the toxic lake to the shore on the other side. Ooh. Well, this is extremely unpleasant. Ouch! You feel very sharp brambles graze your skin. Your vision blurs and you feel lightheaded. What? I should have... Why is it a stupid bramble? Oh. Just a dumb bramble. Maybe this is... Okay, I'm going to save this. Under 48. DS6 is hee hee hee. Yeah. Alright. Can I walk carefully enough, or should I take... I'm not going to take this... Ooh, I do not like the lightning. I don't want to take the sugar cube unless I have to. Oh. This is going to be like the tree and everything else. Where... Okay, I didn't know I could even die that early. This game is testing the endurance. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I'm too close or not too close. Okay. I'm just gonna save like this, save it there. Yes, alright, let's go this way. These brambles are unforgettable for me, DSS. Yeah, I would think so. They're very, like, inconvenient. Okay. My face is literally pressed up against the computer screen because I'm like, this is a very small, especially on my screen, because I have the, it allows you to do the pop out, but only in a very small size. And so, for me to stream on OBS, I have to do the windowed version, and it's just very, I'm gonna save it because I feel like my luck is running out. Okay. Oh gosh! Graham! Oh boy. Alright, let's go a little bit at a time. No! No, 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 no. Alright, here we go. Ah! Gosh! Alright. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. I gotta save it. Alright, here we go. Dang it, I should have saved it. I'm gonna start. There we go, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Little bit by little bit, we'll make it for the castle. How many people tried to storm the castle just to be thwarted by the fact they didn't walk more carefully? Oh, I should have saved it. He really doesn't like it when you step on the grass. Save. Save. Gosh, this boatman's just vindictively watching. He's just enjoying himself. Alright, here we go. Save. He's just like, yep. Life sucks, doesn't it? There we go. Ah. It's like the worst situation. It's like if your car stalls out and then you're trying to restart it and everyone's kind of watching you as you basically have to restart it and try and get it back in gear, and you're just like, it's fine. Or if you have to parallel park and it's a really busy street and you realize that it's maybe your car can't fit. DS6 says, get off my lawn of poison brambles. And I'm like, well, he's probably complains, but like, why are all these dead bodies on my lawn all the time? It's so annoying to have to clean up all these dead bodies. Doesn't anyone stay on the side? Oh, I'm doing... Okay, this one's like really... This is worse than the tree in King's 1 that has the golden egg. No, I did not give permission for him to walk that far. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. Okay, thank you, game. This is as close as I'm ever gonna get to safe cracking. This is my moment of like, is it gonna click? Are they gonna get it in time? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, I would have yelled louder, but you know it's late. Okay, whew. Whew. Now I got these guys. Who are these guys? I'm gonna save it before I find out who these guys are. Oh, creepy as heck. When you speak to the ghosts, they utter a mournful wail. Okay. Okay. When you speak to the ghosts, they utter a mournful wail. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do? They're gonna murder me. As you approach the ghost wearing the black... As you approach the ghost wearing the black cloak, they seem to notice you and then begin to drift away towards the cemetery. Oh. DS6 says, very, very well done. Thank you, DS6! I appreciate it. Alright, so what do we got here now? Let me just save it. I mean, I didn't do anything with the ghosts, but... The main entrance to the castle is a set of heavy wooden doors. It looks to be fairly solid. It also looks to be entirely unwelcoming. Okay, well, let me just see if I can open it. As you reach to push the massive doors open, you realize there are no handles. The only thing visible is a small keyhole, which slightly resembles a cross. Here we go. Having an idea. Ding! You push the crucifix into the cross-shaped keyhole. It fits, you hear a click, and the door unlocks. Okay. Here we go. You push the heavy wooden door open, take a deep breath, and step nervously inside the castle entrance. Okay. The moment you enter the great hall of castle, you begin shivering uncontrollably, and not just from the cold. This place has an air of death wherever you go. Oh boy. As if creeping around this huge castle is not enough, knowing full well that an undead creature resides there would unnerve even the most stout-hearted adventurers, you feel desperate to get whatever you came for and anxious to leave as quickly as possible. Okay, well, I'm gonna save again. 49. Okay, which way should I go first? Oh, I just looked at them. The portraits on the wall depict the couple who once lived here. They look young and proud, behind the mask of apathy that comes with art. Anyway, there's a certain kindness to their eyes. Oh, well, sorry your kid turned out to be a horrible vampire. Let's go this way first. Okay, well, lots of books. Graham's not so good at those. The bookcase appears to recount the entire family history of the past Counts of Coloma. The line apparently dates back many, many centuries. Can I pull any of them out? Well, sometimes it is interesting, Graham. Okay, well, let's look around and see. Okay. There is a collection of literature dealing with the arrival of the first mages and what became of their descendants, who were, and are, all mages themselves. Evidently, the Count must be one of such descendant, hence his apparent interest in the subject. Okay. Classic fiction section. These books pertain to the ever-expanding world of science. As you skim over the titles, you see one that says, Evidence of a Spherical World. You shake your head. What will they think of next? Graham, your whole kingdom's a sphere. These books pertain to the ever-expanding world of science. Okay. And it doesn't really want me to touch any of them. Alright, what about the candelabra? If the candelabras get knocked over, the carpet will rapidly go up in flames. Think of all the collected works that would be lost if the library was destroyed, and there's your own safety to consider. Alright, let me light my candle, because there's so many candles here. Yes, it will! Alright, good. You hold your candle up to the candelabra flame. It catches. Your candle is now lit. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna save under 50. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay, so I have a lit candle, which is always good. What about, I want to check out this thing over here, because, you know, fireplaces always have secrets. I don't want to start a fire, I want to look at the fireplace. The fireplace looks as if it had not been used in quite a long time. You shudder, both from the cold and from the thought that the resident is likely of no need of a warm house. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go up here. Those brambles made me very tense. Okay, you can get up there, Graham. Okay, this is interesting. 8 chairs have been placed around the table. You have a hard time imagining a joyous company of people celebrating this cold room. A chandelier graces the ceiling and adds a small degree of light and warmth to this dingy, drafty room. Alright, any of the chairs have anything interesting in them? You don't have time to sit around. Alright, well there we go. I don't have time to sit around, guys. The game told me so. Oh, do you have to go to the basement? Did it go to the dungeon? The staircase beyond is very dark. Fortunately, your candle provides just enough light to see where you're going. Well, there you go. I don't want to fall off this staircase. And he looks like he's going to. He's like, I really want to just leap to my death and avoid this quest altogether because I don't like it. My directive can hold no more files. You must replace one with your existing save games. I've saved so many games, guys. It's the limit. It's the limit. Alright, let's go back to 1. We'll go back. No, that takes too long. Okay. Oh gosh, guys, I saved my limit of games. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. I'll go replace 44. Alright. With Kings 51. Oh, let's at least rename it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go in here and see what's going on here, guys. This creepy, creepy room. Oh. Oh, boy. Dia says lol. Alright, I'm gonna have to stab in the heart with my stake, aren't I? What is this? I don't like this. The lid of the beautifully carved coffin is closed. The rat darts nervously across the floor. Well, I'm sure it does. I'm gonna open this puppy up, because The thick black cloak that you're wearing hampers your efforts to lift the coffin lid. Try removing the cloak first. How do I remove the cloak? I don't know if I don't know how to... Am I going to be bored in this game because I don't know how to remove the cloak? I don't know. How do I take the cloak off? There's nothing you can do with the dais. How do I remove the cloak? Oh. Okay, well... Okay, can I just take it off? I just want to... Alright. It's not... Okay, guys. Alright, if I walk over here, can I get the... I just want to pull the cloak off. I just don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear it. I want to take the cloak off. I want to take the cloak off. I don't want to wear it anymore. That's a problem. Alright, I guess I have to go to the other room first. Because I can't get the cloak off, so maybe I'm supposed to use it and... Here we go. Let's go back upstairs. That's a very dangerous thing to do because, you know, the more we walk around here, the more likely it is we're not going to find anything. Okay, so it's dark enough that if the vampire is walking around... Oh, wait. Oh, is that another door? Alright, I need to go back up. Let's go check this out. Come on, Graham. This is just a small storage room. Rows of red wine barrels are neatly stacked and piled along the wall. At least you think they contain wine. Ooh. Seeing nothing else of really importance, you'd head back to the dining room. Looks like a place that I could hide if there's a secret meeting here. And I need to... Alright, come on down here. Let's go up here. Hopefully I'll figure out how to take my cloak off. Alright. Ooh, there's a helpful shovel. You take the shovel into your possession. Yes, I do, because there's a shovel sitting there. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Alright. Where am I going? Am I supposed to go this way? Game. Oh, am I supposed to look out the window? Game, what am I supposed to do here? The window looks out into the island far below. Through it, you see the bricks of the castle might provide some footholds if you are inclined to go climbing. Okay. But, Graham's having some issues again. Alright, buddy. Is this it? Let me look around. A naturally pale light illuminates a small area of the tower. Okay, so there's nothing... Okay. I'm gonna pretend that there's nothing else up here, but I still don't know how to get my cloak off. I would just like that made clear. That they don't really give you a mechanic for that. But I do have a handy shovel, so that's always helpful. Although I'm kind of worried because shovel implies digging. And where would I be digging but the grave? Okay. So apparently the only thing I can do... Do those barrels do anything? What are those barrels? Hey, I can... Oh, good gravy. Game, I'm not trying to do that. Alright. Expecting them to be filled with mushrooms or potions? Think again. Oh, well that's sad. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I don't have an alternative for taking... There's no command to take off the cloak. It's telling me to, so there's gotta be a way. I'm just not understanding. Am I supposed to hang it up behind me, or what? Okay, Graham, you need to get down there, buddy. Alright, here we go. Okay. Save it again. Save over. I still have to replace. Yes, replace 51 with 51. Okay. So I have the shovel. How do I take off the cloak? Okay, well, I don't know what else to do. Maybe I can use the shovel to... Alright, so it's not letting me take off the cloak. Can I use this? You have no reason to dig a hole here. Oh, am I supposed to dig a hole? Interesting. Okay. It doesn't really seem smart for me to take this off, but it's telling me to kind of play around with it, so let's see. Okay. I want to take my cloak off here. How do I... Okay. This is the most ridiculous thing right now. Right now is the most ridiculous thing. How am I supposed to... Like, I can look at it. I can feel it. I can pull it up here. Nothing happens. Okay. You can't use that there. You can't use that there. You can't use that there. Well, can I need to take it off. Oh, I'm dumb. Alright, so I removed the cloak. Oh my! Okay, here we go. Nervously, you lift out the heavy lid of the elegant coffin. You peek into its red satin liner interior. The coffin is unoccupied, and you feel relief wash over you. Can I look in there, though? What's in there? As you prepare to look inside the coffin, King Graham, I presume. You turn on your heel. There, blocking the only exit from the dismal room, stands the Count. Oh boy, he is not doing well. His skin is pale, his eyes jet black. He wears a black something, but it went too fast. You know me? Ah, yes, indeed. Sister Hagatha alerted me to your arrival, dear king. Alright, well, I'm going to talk to him then. Desperate to stall for time, you query the Count. Sister Hagatha, you say? Who is she? The Count regards you with a suspicious glare. Though I suspect you already know the answer, Hagatha is the charming mage who does as she pleases in this land. Strange, I was not aware a new ruler had been elected. Do not be foolish. Hagatha has no interest in the politics of this wretched place, nor do I. In point of fact, death tends to diminish one's taste for power. No, at present, she is interested only in one thing, as am I, your destruction. Wahahaha. The Count no longer appears interested in humoring your delayed tactics. Oh, I'm dead. In an instant, you are flat against the wall. The Count has you pinned so well you can't move a muscle, much less put up a defense. And I'm going to die. Thank you, game. You can feel the Count's iron cold hand in your throat. You have barely seconds before the inevitable happens. Well, I can do two things. One of the things I can do is... I don't know, guys. You cannot use it on yourself. Oh, you... Alright, where's the steak? It's been telling me the whole game. You would never really get away with that. You're having enough trouble breathing. Alright, so what would I do? Oh, the ring. With difficulty, you manage to loosen the ruby ring from your finger and drop it to the floor. The Count's eyes dart to it quickly, then flash angrily back at you. Where did you get that? The elderly woman who lives in a house in the south of here, near the beach. She gave it to me for helping her. The Count regards you for a moment. His dark eyes bore unendingly into yours, and you feel as if your very soul is bare. What would you know of her? She is not well. I know. Do you think I'm not aware of that? I don't know, dude. You're sweating profusely. Hopefully this vampire doesn't find the odor appetizing. Oh! Night is the most dangerous of times for a mortal family. I have kept constant vigil over my wife for many years, so that from the darkness no harm would come to her, which is why she thought you were creepily stalking her. When her time comes, we will be together forever. Oh no. I think tonight will be the night. I have seen her this very eve. I did what I could to help her. But I do not think it was enough. Fly away, Bat Boy! As you watch the giant bat fly out of the room, you realize with dread the Count has confiscated your crucifix. Without it, you are trapped in this castle. Now, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to go back to that other tower, and I'm going to try and climb down since you've helpfully told me there's footholds there. Alright, I just want to look in here and make sure there's not anything cool. Because, you peer into the ornate coffin, finding it unoccupied. You see the interior is lined with shiny red satin. At long last, you've located the final gem, the Death Gem! Death Gem! Okay, I'm super excited. Okay. 110 out of 185, guys. You breathe deeply, reach out, and take the stone in your hands. It is ice cold to the touch, but you don't care. This is the last thing you need to unlock the door of destiny. Now all you have to do is get out of here. Okay, that's awesome. So I'm going to save it. Save it, save it. But we're totally going to climb down the castle wall. That's all there is to it. If it's not, like, ridiculously long, I might actually finish this game tonight, guys. I already have I shouldn't jinx myself, but I already have King's Quest 3 saved on my computer for, you know, that would be on Monday, but still, I'm excited. Okay, here we go, here we go! Alright, here we go. Go down this way, go up this way. And if anyone else is lurking in chat, feel free to say hi. It's always encouraging for me to know if someone's like hanging out, checking out what's going on. Alright, come on. I know these are ridiculously, this is good cardio. Alright, so I'm gonna save it here because there's probably some little trick where I'm gonna fall to my death. Okay, climb out. Seeing no other possible escape route, you climb onto the edge and carefully lower yourself outside, hoping to find a decent foothold. It is a long way down. Oh, guys, come on. Come on. Here we go, guys. You are way too busy holding for dear life. Okay, how do I... Yeah, but... Okay, so I have to do this? Is what you're telling me? Okay, this seems like a terrible way to do this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save it, because this isn't even like the brambles or the tree. Like, this is gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay. waiting for Graham's horrible death. No, no, no. Suddenly you hear a swishing noise to your ear. It's joined by two others. What the crud? You instinctively try to brush whatever is away, but in doing so you lose your hold on the bricks and fall backward. Oh, I'm dead. Time slows as you fall and your world turns black. Oh. When I saw you... I knew... Oh, Graham, don't try and sing a love song. There's a love between us. 'Twon't be torn in two. Oh boy, Graham. Once waked from sleep, I'll smile and speak. We'll open a door. Forevermore. La! DS6 says this part needs co-op mechanics. Yeah, I think it does, except I'm horrible co-op too, so. Oh boy. Is that me on there? Our guest has awoken, my love. Ah, good evening, dear king. I do not believe we've been properly introduced. I am Count Caldor, formerly Lord of the Realm of Coloma. I have present my wife, Countess Lavidia. A pleasure to see you again. In gratitude to you for alerting me to my wife's grave condition, I took the liberty of preparing you a dish. I thought you might be hungry after your harrowing adventure at my window. You will forgive us if we do not join you. Our tastes differ from yours, do they not, my darling? You shudder to think what different tastes you actually means. For some reason you note that you can no longer hear any rats squeaking in the distance. DS6 says, everyone is horrible at co-op. That's co-op. Indeed, so much becomes accustomed to you. You shall have all the time the world has shared to grow accustomed to such things, well, perhaps 30 years. Should the father locate the item by then, there might not be enough world left for anyone afterwards. Has this father to do with why you frequently went abroad, always with that cloak of yours? Most certainly, but I think that my affiliation with him and his association has come to a close. My obligations to them took me away from my beloved too often. I do not wish to repeat that mistake. You are forgiven, my love. Their attention, which seemed to have been wavered momentarily, now redirects back to you. Oh, great. Well, well, what do we do with this one? What were you going to do with him? Kill him? I had quite clear instructions from Hagatha, who had apparently received them from the father himself. But if you are not, as you say, affiliated with this association anymore... They both share a knowing smile. Tell us, King Graham, why are you here in Coloma? You take a deep breath, trying to ignore the fact that you are the only one capable of doing so, and relate your story of the vision in the magic mirror in your quest to find the 3 gems of nature. The Count and Countess exchange cryptic smiles. Romancing the stones. Indeed. Obviously, that was a private joke, as you did not understand it. Well, Graham, you're not the sharpest. So you search for the one with which you would share the rest of your life. On that, I cannot fault you, nor on your intentions here. Therefore, I can forgive the trespassing. Really? However, there is the matter of the dark gem you wish to remove from my castle. Oh no. Oh no. I place a deal before you. I am looking for a magnificent sapphire-encrusted tiara. Oh, guys. It is a valuable family heirloom and has been on the estate for centuries. This castle and its estate are old, though. It could be virtually anywhere, in any number of hiding places. I suspect that there are many that I am not aware of. I wish to present this tiara to my life as a gift to commemorate the eternity we shall spend together. I jinxed it by telling you guys I downloaded King's Quest 3. This is what this is. If you can find it and bring it to me before sunrise, then I will give you the gem you seek and your freedom. You nod, unable to believe that you have virtually been ushered away from death's door just so you can run an errand for a couple of vampires. You do not want to think about the consequences if you fail to meet the deadline. Okay. An entire smorgasbord adorns the tabletop. It sits upon an elegant blood-red cloth. Should I grab any of it? You seem to have lost your appetite for eating at the moment. Alright, just walk there. Alright, guys. It's a small storage room, but rows of red wine barrels are neatly stacked and piled along the wall. At least you think they contain wine. Seeing nothing else of any real importance, you head back to the dining room. Okay, so am I supposed to go on the grounds? Am I supposed to... I have a shovel. Right, I should probably save this. I'll save it under 50 though, because I might need more time. Feel a chilly draft running through the halls. You see it's on the grounds? Alright. I'm just gonna check this library again. Oh! You see a young woman sitting on the dusty floor. She has a book in her lap entitled Little Red Riding Hood. I wish I could read this story. All the pretty words. Whatever do they say? The pictures look interesting, but what is this book about? The book tells the story of a young girl who met a wolf in the forest. The young woman's head snaps up, her black eyes drill into your own. You gasp as you realize you are looking at yet another vampire. Just how many has the count made tonight? The young woman's lips transform from hungry to, fortunately, pleasant recognition. Oh no. So you were the guest at my grandfather's house. I was hoping I would meet you again. Oh, the woman is startlingly beautiful, but in an eerie, unnatural way. You find yourself unable to speak for a moment. She does not look somewhat familiar, but from where? Oh, my handsome gentleman does not recognize me. Oh, no. Oh, should I? You remember the basket, the soup? With a start, you recognize the young woman. She's grown and matured considerably since you last saw her. The little girl, Possum, has been transformed completely into this. She has traded her small ruby cloak for a dazzling satin robe of the same color. Oh, it's sad. Are you unhappy with my appearance? Yes, because... No, it's just that you have me at a disadvantage. I do not know your real name. Anastasia. A beautiful name. Yes, 'twas one of the few things my parents left to me before they died. They are probably buried somewhere on this island, as a matter of fact. What do you seek here? You explain your so far unsuccessful attempt to locate the tiara. The young woman looks thoughtful for a moment, then suddenly snaps her fingers. A discarded pile of books shift aside from the floor, and a single black book is revealed underneath. She appraises the black book with indignant incomprehension, then holds it out towards you. You take the book from Anastasia's hand. I do not suppose this has anything to do with it, but it must be about something important. Okay. So let's look at this puppy. I know, it's so sad. Tia says, Possum! Yeah, it's very sad. This black book is entitled Sleepy Hollow. It feels lighter than its size suggests. Can I open it up? Yeah. I'm surprised that Grandma let him turn her into a vampire. You open the book and are surprised to discover not pages, but a hollowed out section which sits on a silver key. The key's handle resembles the shape of a sleeping child. There also appears to be something written on the back cover of the book. Can I look at that? It's making me go. In the hollow, you can now see that the inside of the back cover has been written on. Some words have been scrawled onto the paper. They are faded, but still mostly legible. If treasure you seek, dear to my heart, tales of fiction is where you must start. Find the first beauty with stepsisters too, then visit the huts that the big bad wolf blew. The girl with no flock will usher your way to the little old man who spins gold out of hay. These two star-crossed lovers shall be your last guide. They'll lead you to riches that pirates did hide. What you earnestly seek shall now truly be yours, though get it part wrong, and you'll be greeted by maws. Oh, great. Okay, guys, I'm gonna just make a little note here because I feel like King's Quest is gonna expect to remember this. So it's first Beauty with Stepsisters 2, so that's Cinderella, then so huts, pigs, okay, girl with no flock, I don't know what that is, girl, oh, She's lost her sheep, girl with no flock. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. Okay, so that's Little Bo Peep. Alright, this one I can get. Alright, the little old man who spins gold out of hay, so that's, Rumpelstiltskin. These two star-crossed lovers will be your last guide. They'll lead you to riches that pirates did hide. So star-crossed lovers, that could be a bunch of people, so we'll... Is it Romeo and Juliet? They'll lead you to riches that pirates did hide. What you earnestly seek now should be yours. They'll get it wrong. You'll be your loss. So riches pirates hide. Okay. Which is why I have a shovel, because it's buried treasure. Okay. Pirates. Okay. DS6 says Bo Peep. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that shows me again in much, much smaller writing. Okay. Okay. So now there's a section back there. Let me save it first. I guess I'll just replace 48. I don't know. We'll just replace it and see what happens. Okay, so I think over here... Classic fiction section. Okay, well, let's get in closer. Oh, good gravy, game. You know I'm just trying to get over here. Well, aren't they in here? Okay. Alright, so let's look up here. Henry. Oh, look. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Oh, so there is. So first we're going down. Jack. Okay. Willow Wren and the Bear, Tom Thumb, the Little Peasant, the White Snake, the Queen Bee, the Elves and the Shoemaker, the Boy Who Cried Wolf, Lily and the Lion, Hickory Dickory Dock, the Golden Goose, the 12 Huntsmen, the Snow White and the 7 Dwarves, Dog and the Sparrow, Old Mother Hubbard, the Turnip. Some of these are nursery rhymes. Okay, here we go. Iron Hans, King Grizzly Beard, Little Bo Peep. Okay, she's after the pigs. So at least I know where she is. So she's up here. I don't know. Fundenvogel, Hansel and Gretel, Little Boy Blue, Briar Rose, the Fox and the Cat, Old King Cole, Cinderella. Okay, so this is Cinderella. Okay, so there's Cinderella. Oh, I can't access this feature at the moment. That's not nice. Alright, so I did Cinderella. Now we have to find the pigs, which I haven't seen yet. So it's Cinderella. Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe, Diddle Diddle Diddle, Jack and Jill, Rockabye Baby, Mary Mary Quite Contrary, Mary Had a Little Lamb, Old Mother Goose, Pop Goes the Weasel, Jack Be Nimble, Ride a Courthorse to Banbury Cross, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Little Jack Horner, Baa Baa Black Sheep, Rumpelstiltskin, there he is, This Little Piggy, Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod, okay, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Three Blind Mice, Tom Tom, Tommy Titmouse, To Market, To Buy Fat Hog, Seesaw, Major Redraw, Rub-a-Dub-Dub, Three Men in a Tub, There Was a Crooked Man, Queen of Hearts, Pussycat, Pussycat, There Wasn't a Lady Swallowed a Fly, She Sells Seashells, Game, You're Killing Me, Three Little Kittens have lost their mittens, The North Wind Doth Blow, Little Miss Muffet, Humpty Dumpty, Betty Botter, A Tisket, A Tasket, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Five Little Ducks, we're getting close, The Boy in the Barn, Here We Go Round, A Flea and a Fly, Here We Go Round, The Mulberry Bush, Hush Little Baby, It's Raining, It's Pouring, Itsy Bitsy. These in alphabetical order, then I'll feel dumb. Because it's... Oh, not all of them. Over the Meadow, Knick-Knack Paddywhack, Beauty and the Beast, Wee Willie Winky, Pat a Cake, The Owl and the Pussycat, 10 Little Monkeys, The Flying Pig, The Farm in the Dell, House that Jack Built, Hark, hark, the dog goes bark. There was an woman who lived in a shoe. The ants go marching. Cobbler mend my shoe. Goosey, goosey gander. Oh, good gravy. The cat in the hat comes back. The Lion and the Unicorn. Little Polly Finders. Peter Piper. Oh, tell me I didn't miss it. Three Billy Goats Gruff. The Man in the Moon. Over the River. Riddle Me This. Barber, barber, shave a pig. Row, row, row your boat. She'll be coming around the mountain. Sippity sup. Swan swam over the sea. Tinker, tinker, tailor. A wise old owl. Bat, bat, come under my hat. Fiddle-dee-dee. Fish story. The ugly duckling. What are little boys made of? That's a very thick book. Peas porch hot. Peas porch hot. Elsie Marley. The Grand Old Duke of York. Simple Simon. Metapiman. The Three Little Pigs. Okay, there we are. The fifth purple book. Okay. Okay, here we go. No, I need this. Oh. Yeah. I have to look at it. Then I have to... Okay, so that's the Three Little Pigs. Okay, so now... Do we see... Alright, I'm just going to go through the last of them just to make sure, because I think we did see it, but I... Ring Around the Roses, Baby Baby Bumpting, Higgly Piggly, My Black Hen, I Saw a Ship A-Sailing, Little Robin Redbreast, Old Tommy Tucker, Old MacDonald Had a Farm, Solomon Grundy, Horsey Horsey, Who Killed Cock Robin, Draw a Pail of Water, One for Sorrow, Sticks and Stones. Okay. Where did we see it? I saw it earlier. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. Sorry, guys. I should have known where she was. There's Cinderella. Jack and Jill, Rockabye Baby. Mary, Mary, Quite and Cherry. Mary had a little... Okay. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want that one. Mary Had a Little Lamb. I want, Oh my gosh. This is why it's getting late. Okay. Mary Had a Lamb. Little Bo Peep. I got confused by Mary Had a Little Lamb for a second, but I got it. Sorry, 1-2 buck over the meadow. Beauty and the Beast. There's nothing fun about sitting here, like, letting you read these books. This is about as fun as going to a library and, like, looking for a book you can't find. Flying Pig, The Farm in the Dell, The House that Jack Built, There Was No Woman in the Shoe, Ants Go Marching. Did I miss it up top? Lion the Unicorn, Peter Piper, Billy Goats Gruff, The Man in the Moon, Over the River, Riddle Me This, Barber, barber, shave a pig, row, row, row your boat, she'll be coming around the mountain, sippity, sippity, sup, Swan swam over the sea, Tinker Tailor, Wise Old Owl, Bat, bat, come under my hat, Fiddle-dee-dee, Fish Story, The Ugly Duckling, What Are Little Boys Made Of, Peas Porch, Elsie Marley, The Grand Old Duke of York, Simple Simon, Three Little Pigs, which I just got, Ring Around the Roses, really big, where is it? Okay, I already checked here. Julius Caesar, All's Well That Ends Well, The Tempest, Sonnets, The Fisherman and His Wife, The Frog Prince, The Valiant Little Tailor, Jack and the Beanstalk, The Will-O-Wisp. Oh, good night, Hot Cheetos. I'm almost done too. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'll be back on Monday, and I probably will have not completed this. Hope to see you then. Thanks. Oh, good gravy. Oh, the queen bee. 4 clever dickory dock. The golden goose. The king of stomach. The 7 dwarves. Where did I see it? Now I'm so tired. I'm like, okay. Old Mother Hubbard. The turnip. Iron Hans. Little Bo Peep. That's right. Yeah, Little Bo Peep. Lost her sheep. Okay. Here we go. Where was it? Where did it go? No! Okay, it's the last one. Okay. Right. Okay, there's Little Bo Peep. Sorry guys, it took so long. I'm almost done. Rumpelstiltskin, was he at the bottom? No, he was up. Iron Hans, Little Bo Peep. Fundle. Oh goodness, that's not another word for Rumpelstiltskin, is it? Mary Quitkin Cherry, Mary had a little lamb. Just to make sure I'm not missing it, because I have a feeling that that is a trick up there. Jack Corner. No, he's right there. Okay, good. It's like, what is that? There's Rumpelstiltskin. Okay, guys, I almost got it. I almost got it. Star-crossed lovers. Okay, this has got to be it. This has got to be Romeo and Juliet, because they have all this Shakespeare up here, guys. The Comedy of Errors, Titus, Taming the Shrew, Henry, Richard, Venus, Gentleman of Verona, Love's Labor's Lost. I guess they're star-crossed lovers too, but Romeo and Juliet. Okay. So make sure that's right, right? It's the middle one. Okay. It's the middle one. Okay. A new book has appeared, the 3rd shelf down. What? Oh, guys, come on. Old King Cole, Cinderella, Jack and Jill, Rockabye Baby, Mary Mary, Old Mother Goose, Treasure Island. Okay. Well, I was like, please tell me that you made this. You've located the correct book. You pluck it from the shelf and read its title, Treasure Island. What is this? There seems to be a lock binding the cover shut. The keyhole requires a small, thin key. Oh. Okay. Here's 113 of 185. Alright, I'm saving this. Save. Okay, I'm gonna replace... I guess I'll replace it. I'll put 52 and then I'll know it's a new one. Alright, guys. I am done for the night. Thank you so much for all your help. Thanks so much. Flaming Hot Cheeto already left, but thank you so much for your help. And DS6, like, thank you so much for your help, because I definitely would have never in a billion years figured out that that page from the Bible is a clue about where to go in the swamp. So I appreciate it a lot. I made it. It was fun. We got so much done, but then there's so many points where I like hit that wall. Like I forgot to get the coins from the dwarf and a couple other things that it back up. So I really appreciate just you guys sticking it out and watching. And definitely if you're lurking like Flaming Hot Cheeto, please just say hi so I kind of know you're here. It's always encouraging to be playing for somebody as opposed to just like doing it on my own, because definitely hit points like that, like I need encouragement and I appreciate it. DS6 says, thanks for sharing and streaming. I love it. Well, thank you so much, because I am really enjoying this. I didn't know if, when I started this, if I would enjoy it or if it would be something that I could do. But I am really enjoying all this solving and just interacting with you guys, and so I appreciate it. If you're watching this, and you're lurking or you're watching this and you're watching one of my highlight videos, please hit follow. I usually stream on Monday and Thursday nights. All of my old videos are under highlights. Oh, this one's so long it might not actually fit in a highlight. Oh my goodness. But all my old videos